Here we have the Swampfest monster truck, which, as you might have seen from the flyer, it was glistening on that thing, and now here it is brought to life. It is, I want to say it's 14 feet tall, maybe even 16. It's really tall. It's probably the biggest monster truck I've ever seen. We've got portals on the side. You can even sit up in the cab, maybe pretend like you're driving. And this thing is cool. You can get up top. You can even dive off of it. We've got 14-foot deep water holes off the ends. So yeah, you can flip, double flip. You can flip the box jump. You could do everything on this thing. Boone is going to show you right now how to ride this thing. That's the MVP of this Swampfest build, by the way, is Boone himself. So sometimes we have people camp out under the truck. Hey Eddie, got some strap. Beach too. How's the transmission?
Dude, it's good, man. We've been around here all day.
As long as we check the oil, then we're golden.
Oil's bad.
Yeah, this thing was definitely a monster. Trey and Dave knocked this thing out in like 2 weeks, and it's no joke. There's big telephone poles holding this whole thing up. But Trey and Dave killed it with all the axle going across and the welded diff, and yeah, it definitely looks like a truck. When we stacked this lip up, and obviously seeing the size of the truck, we really were hoping that it wasn't too big to the point where people couldn't jump up, you know? But, you know, thank God we had Corey here. Corey showed us that it was possible. And then now people are coming out here and they're jumping up it, no problem. Looks like he's going up it right now. Wow. Wow. Oh wait, your board went in there?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Well, we could call a scuba team in.
I could have swore I heard it right here. Fortunately it landed right here though.
No way.
And it's like, maybe that's why we're not hearing it anymore. But I think.
Sounds like you need a longer stick.
Yeah.
God, it might as well, right?
Yeah, you might as well. Hey, break it in. Be the first one.
That's fucking up.
He's got.
Yeah.
Yes!
The glory.
Yes! It was worth it. Hey, you can be like the rescue team. Yeah, have someone, if you pay him $10, he'll go get your board. That's the new business model we're running around here. Swampfest dive team. So right here behind me, we have the first class penthouse suite here at Swampfest. It's first come, first serve, but if you do get the chance to get this like the boys did, you can set up your hammocks, your tents, you can set up your grill. You know, if you gotta throw some stuff away, we got a dumpster right here. It has everything you need and a first class view of the Swampfest course. So couldn't really ask for a better spot here on the course. So congrats to these guys for getting it. Oh! we got a grinder coming through. Hey, yeah, you would have been up there. You would have done it. It'll slide nice too. But whatever you do on this ledge, don't put your foot down, because we really want people to commit to this one. So probably just gonna line these up, make them look nice, and maybe we should put them like this. They'll probably sound sick with metal pegs. Like, oh baby! Now that's what we want to see. That's some good commitment right there. That was sick. So here at Swampfest, you know, it's pretty luxury, and so we brought out a limo, and you know, the limo is a nice little addition. Jeff loves the limo. It's his favorite obstacle.
I like to really stretch out.
If you really want to get crazy, you can grind over top of this thing. Like, just like Ed's doing right there, boom. That's the move right there. So if you've got the overtooth, the limo is asking for it. It's probably gonna be one of the fanciest overtooths ever done. Hey, maybe if you do it, we'll bring out a red carpet. Here we've got the Colt curved rail, which sounds sick because there's so many welds from where they bended it in the middle. So Dave is the master behind this. He welded this all up the other day. And it definitely works. And you might get a little wet, but it's gonna be worth it. It feels really cool. So this is gonna be a sick jam to watch. I'm excited to see people get down on this thing. We have a baby alligator just streaming across the water. But you know, it's always nice to have our fellow Floridians hanging out in the water with us. You know, I wouldn't be a Swampfest without a little alligator, right? I nailed a piece of wax to a stick. It was one piece. I gotta find a new stick, but this is my new invention. Thinking about starting to patent it, maybe put it on like a selfie stick or something so you can wax a spot. Here we've got Corey Walsh's obstacle, or the overkill quarter with a nice little diving board. And you know, you can air over this thing, you can tire slide it. You can even just jump or sit on it if you really want to. We don't have a lifeguard, but you know, I think people will be relatively safe on this thing.
gotta give it a second, but then it focuses for you.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom. Here behind me we have the Source BMX Fids High Air, which is in honor of Fids himself. And the middle finger was only right to put up this thing. Trey and Dave obviously made perfect middle finger design. Nick Sawyers did the graphics or the mural on here, and it came out really cool. It's cool seeing the art come to life. Some people might recognize this thing without even knowing it. This actually at one point was the loop rail that we had a few years ago, and then it turned into the rainbow roller coaster rail, and it's gotten a little chopped and stuff over the years, but now this is Dave's creation. It's a nice little flat pad to the rainbow or to the roller coaster rail so you could fly off the end. It's extremely custom in Dave fashion. We've got some old, I believe these are uprights or supports for some kind of rail that are now an X-brace. So, you know, we really make anything work around here. We use all our resources. So right here we have the classic shadow coffin obstacle. It works real nice. People have been shredding it all day. You know, we'll put some angle iron on it, I think. People can grind it. You can ride on top of it. You can spin off. And, you know, Shadow Team's hard at work here getting the logos put on, making sure it's dialed in.
Yes, sir.
But this thing's going to be sick. And, you know, if you don't make it, or if you fall off, you might end up in the water again. So, but there's no gators in this one, so you're all good. We have the Monster Energy Bowl for this year. And you might remember this. We had this section of the bowl here last year. There's a wooden quarter right where it opens up right here, which we took out this year, and Boone and his guys came out here and poured this masterpiece. It's got so many crazy features. Got a nice little archway, we've got hips, transfers, everything you can imagine. And this thing came to life pretty well. Boone and his dudes killed it. American Ramp Company. Couldn't have done it without him. Yes. Yo. The master and creator of these jumps is actually ripping these right now. He's the true artist. Him and our friend Kevin was out here killing it. Here we've got Devin and Nathan. Some normal street dogs, but you know, they're getting down on the jumps. Getting some stees going, look at that. Oh boy. Yeah, Devin's got the nice stees. Nathan's got it, he's right there. All right, here I'm going through, yeah, I think I kind of want to do bar except. Now let's see, maybe a nice little moto whip. Yeah, that feels nice. Oh, I can still jump this one. Nice little floater. Well, let's see, what am I going to do on this last one? Maybe crank flip table? Oh, actually just a whip, a nice steezy whip going around this berm. Wow, that was a nice little run. Oh wait, that's not Aryeh speaking, that's me. That was a sick ass run. All right, so if you guys have ever seen Narbecue, which is Boone's Jam up in New Jersey, he usually does a nice little log ride, so he obviously had to bring it to Swampfest. And we've got two humongous trees that are kind of stacked up nice, which Boone excavated all the way over here, set them up, propped them up over this body of water. And this is pretty sick, you know. You can get down on this thing. Probably gonna fall in the water, but you know, thankfully there's no gators in this one. So right here we have the Independent Trucks Swamp Rail, which you know, it's a nice little mellow down, flattens out at the end. It's gonna be sick to watch. You know, you already know people are gonna go in the mud. That's kind of why it's called the Swamp Rail. And maybe if you want, before it gets wet, you can even tie ride this thing. So if you tie ride the whole thing, you win the rail. We'll give you the rail. So we've got here the Dan's Comp curve wall. You know, it's got a nice little laid back to it, so you stick to it nice grippy plywood. But obviously there's a 10-foot deep hole right in the middle, so it makes the commitment factor a little higher trying to hit this thing. But people are getting around it. I think people are gonna do some cool stuff out of it. I might hit them with the 0.5.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
I got you. We're getting nice with it. Get it, Max. Wow, you did that no problem. Hell yeah. That was so sick. Ooh,
I went high
went
low.
so fast.
Dude, that was good.
It like gained speed inside of it.
Yeah, Dennis.
Oh, my tooth. Fuck. Damn it. That's my real tooth, too.
Dude.
As long as I don't need stitches or nothing.
Nah, you're
Get some water.
Yeah, so our good friend High Desert, or Cody, went around the curved wall, got a little low, got his arm on the plywood, it cut his arm open, and he's going to the hospital right now. Robbie's taking him over there, but he seems to be in kind of good spirits because he just texted me, send him the clip. So I think he's in good spirits. This is the Odyssey box jump rhythm. It's 4 jumps over water. So, you know, if you get a little squirrely, you might have to lake jump it or stop in the middle. This thing's gonna be cool. People have been ripping it all day. I saw Dennis whip all of them, so it's super doable, pretty forgiving. You can case it and still kind of make it. This thing's gonna be sick. There's gonna be a big jam on this. People are gonna do everything you probably expect and more. So this right here is the We the People obstacle, which is 3 16-foot tall vert walls. And we got some little curved wall bowl corners going around the edges, which are 4 feet wide. And this thing is pretty sick. It feels nice to carve. It's crazy seeing people get to the top of this thing and pump the whole thing. Corey went around the bowl corners. He's the perfect test dummy for all these little transition stuff we've got. You know, you got a nice little bit of shade over there. You know, you got you got a nice transition to relax your back on after a long day of riding.